The Superman movie is, good. Okay, I can't do this. Honestly, this did nothing for me. This isn't even really about the character. I like Superman, but there's just something about this film that rubs me the wrong way. Technically speaking, there's no reason I shouldn't like this. It has every element of a decent comic book film, but I walked out feeling nothing. This doesn't agree with me. Even writing this video has been a challenge because I could talk at length of everything James Gunn did well. I mean, this is a great start to the DCU, getting people excited for new characters, great world building, everything on paper works. But I don't feel any attachment to this at all. There's nothing unique here that piques my interest. Nothing that only this film can give me that no other movie can. And that's the problem. I feel like I've seen this before, like 6 different times. I'm getting tired of the James Gunn shtick. It was fun with Guardians. His whole bit was a new thing. It was a good thing. Great soundtrack full of quips. James Gunn is very good at introducing new characters and getting you to care about them for the 2 hours you're with them. It's a fun ride, a cohesive event, which sounds all fine and dandy, but this formula was so popular that it's basically a staple of this genre now. When you think superhero movies, you're thinking about funny characters and one-liners like you'd never believe. It's gotten so bad that any other comic book movies that do literally anything else feels fresh. But it doesn't stop there, because James Gunn did it again with Suicide Squad, which was cool, you know, different characters, a little more cussing, but then it started to get dreary with Peacemaker, and now I'm losing interest with Superman, because it's the same thing. And I get that this is his style, he likes to make fun, jokey movies, but all his projects feel so similar that I don't have any interest to watch this new one, because watching Guardians gives me the same feeling, if not a better one. And I'm not saying that this is a bad movie or James Gunn is a bad director, but for me, this doesn't scratch that itch. By all means, if you enjoyed this, I don't want to take that away from you, but it's starting to feel like this guy only knows how to write the same character for a similar setting over and over again. And when you compare this to the visionary director Zack Snyder and his tragic attempt at Superman, this is very different. And I just want to specify so no one gets this confused. His movies are genuinely some of the worst adaptations I've ever seen in my entire life, from a storytelling perspective. Both of these versions of Superman are on extreme ends of the spectrum. I just want in the middle. I've always thought of Superman as this Boy Scout, this balanced sort of, even Captain America, do-good kind of guy, where Batman was the darker, murkier guy and Flash was the jokester. I just want Superman to be the guy in the middle. I just want him to be, you know, he can crack a joke here and there, but I want him to be serious a majority of the time. Here, Superman is like a kid, and yes, he is good to a fault, trying to save everyone, which I like to see, along with him being basically a punching bag the whole movie. I don't know what I like more, him being this all-powerful god, or this guy who can take a beating. Man of Steel, awful movie, but different. I can appreciate that, even if it panned out terribly. There aren't very many superhero movies that have that similar vibe, that gritty look. It's unique, and that has to count for something. I don't like when all the superhero movies feel the same. It gets boring. And the character I enjoyed the most here is Lex Luthor. Not because I'm evil, or I hate Superman, or I agree with anything he's doing, but because he didn't act like everyone else. He was the one performance I found refreshing. And you know what's funny? The opinions I had watching the trailers months before the release still hold up right now. I don't think this movie looks that good. Yeah, it's shot okay, but the action is very weightless. I don't ever feel that Superman is ever at risk or in danger, even when he's getting beat up. There's just something about this that makes you go, eh. I'll say it again. This movie is good, but I cannot get past the James Gunnification of comic book movies. In a vacuum where no other superhero flicks exist, or even any other James Gunn movies exist, this is a fantastic movie. It's a great take on Superman, and I wouldn't feel as I do now, but that's exactly how I felt when Guardians first came out, because it was new and kind of weird. It feels like I'm beating a dead horse. I'm bored with James Gunn, and if he's directing everything else for the DCU, then I guess nothing changes, and I'll continue to not watch DC movies, so no harm done. And I think that's going to be my stance for the future of the DCU. That could change. You know, there could be something else out there that's going to absolutely wow me, but this isn't like a Dune. This isn't a movie that I'm going to fall in love with, that I'm going to eat up. it's good, it's palatable, but it's just not something that I'm ever gonna watch again. I'm sorry, but actually, who actually watches DC movies? That's why I'm gonna give Superman, whatever the title is, do we go 5 or 6? I'm thinking 5 for now. Maybe in the future I'll give it a 6. It's a 5. It's a 5 out of 10. That's the video. Goodbye.